It is getting colder outside, and for diesel owners, that often means your emission system starts acting up, specifically the selective catalytic reduction or SCR system. If you have scanned your truck or car and found the code P20BB, you are looking at a reductant heater A control circuit low issue. This sounds technical, but it is actually a safety mechanism trying to protect your emissions hardware. Modern diesel engines use diesel exhaust fluid, or DEF, to break down harmful nitrogen oxide emissions into harmless nitrogen and water. The problem is, this fluid is mostly water and urea, which means it can freeze when temperatures drop. To prevent the tank and lines from freezing solid and cracking, your vehicle has dedicated heaters. This code specifically tells us that the computer, or PCM, is seeing a voltage that is too low in the heater circuit designated as A. This usually means the heater is not turning on, or there is a break in the electrical connection preventing it from getting power. This is a severe code, because if that fluid freezes, your system cannot inject the reductant, and your computer will likely put your vehicle into a limp mode or speed-limited mode to prevent damage to the catalytic converter. You do not want to be stuck doing 20 miles per hour on the highway because of a heater. Troubleshooting this starts with a visual inspection. Since these heaters and tanks are often mounted low on the frame rails, they are constantly bombarded by road debris, water, and salt. Crawl underneath and look at the wiring harness leading to the DEF tank. You are looking for corrosion, green crusty stuff in the connectors, or wires that have rubbed through against the frame. If the wiring looks solid, you will need a digital multimeter. You need to check if power is actually reaching the heater connect. If you have battery voltage at the plug but the heater is not working, the heater element inside the tank or line has likely failed and needs to be replaced. However, if you are not getting voltage there, you need to trace that back to the fuse or the relay. Sometimes, in rare cases, this code pops up just because of a software glitch in warm weather, but 9 times out of 10, you are dealing with a failed heater element or a corroded wire. Do not ignore this one. A frozen DEF tank can cost thousands to replace if it cracks, so catch it early.